That day, I was scheduled to take a midterm exam. I was in my 4th semester. It's the hardest semester. The thing I remember most is how beautiful a morning it was and that I had gotten up to go for a run. And I like to tell that part because it was such an ordinary day. And then I went into the room to take the exam, and one of the students who was failing, which we didn't know he was failing at the time, came into the room, and he had 5 semi-automatic weapons, 150 rounds of ammunition. And he shot my one professor to death in front of me. It was 18 inches from my face. And then he turned to our other instructor, told us, and we were all in the room, that he was going to shoot her, and he shot her as well. And then he called out his 2 friends in the room and told them to leave. And there was a sense that he was going to start shooting the rest of us. And there were only 2 exits, and he was standing in front of them. We were on the 4th floor of the building. And he paused. And there was, I can't even tell you what that felt like. And then he said, "The rest of you can go." And we all left the room, and he shot himself to death at that point. I think, as a nurse and as a health educator, this has always been an issue of concern to me. And then after the shootings at the College of Nursing, I think it became something where I think most of us, all of us, feel like we need to do something. We have to keep guns out of the hands of people who really have a history of violence or have a history of severe mental illness with that component of violence. I really am sitting here because I don't think that anybody on the other side of this issue can really, meaning if it hasn't happened to you, if it hasn't happened to a loved one, I think you can stay in that space where you think, well, it's most likely not going to happen to me. It can happen to anybody. A beautiful day where you just go in and take a test, or you get excited about a premiere of a movie and you're going to go to the midnight showing, which my daughters do all the time. Or you send your 6-year-old to school and they never come back. Sandy Hook should have been it. It should have been that defining moment. I still hope it is.